All right, let's talk about your training style. Um, what's your training practice like? Do you consider yourself like the old school coaches, one of the ones that yell, uh, or still like an old school coach, ones that's firm and hard on the kid? What would you consider your coaching style like?
Different. My coaching style is different. Why? Because it differentiates based upon the individual that I'm developing. Many generations have passed in developing kids. But within those generations, there's still individuality. I'm a firm believer that the more I yell, the less you hear. Someone yells at me, I put up a wall, I don't hear them. If you talk to me, I hear you. If you criticize me, I hear you. But if you don't have my best interest at heart, I hear that too. So I have to be able to have a conversation with an individual that ensures them that I have their best interest at heart. And I have to be able to create an environment that's conducive for their growth, not unconducive. My father and my mother always taught me, you said, you get more bears with honey, not with vinegar. The more vinegar you pour, the less positive responses you're going to get. I'm going to praise you 10 times more than I criticize you. So you're going to appreciate the criticism I give to you. And I pick my time to do it. I don't do it in front of your audience. I don't do it in front of peers. I do it in a one-on-one where you can actually let your guard down, right? And I learned that through education. I learned that through teaching kids. I learned that through me being taught. I learned that through watching other teachers teach wrong, right? And not get the respect of the kids. All those kids, when I was teaching, would end up in my classroom. And the teachers would send their work for me to give it to them. And I demanded that they do their work. But the other kids didn't know that they weren't supposed to be in my classroom. They had no idea. The kids tell them they weren't supposed to be in the classroom. I didn't tell them that. You know, there has to be some sense of loyalty and appreciation for relationships. And I was always taught that no matter the age, no matter the experience, no matter the value of one's worth, or the disvalue as you may see it, you have to treat it the same with appreciation. So I'm able to get more from a kid than a lot of coaches are. I never forget, I was on the sideline one day working on my car, and kids come by and they said, "How are you, Mr. Marshall?" And my neighbor asked me, he said, "Why do they call you Mr. Marshall and call me by my first name?" I said, "Well, I can't answer that. You have to ask the kids that." I said, "But what I can give you is what I suggest." He said, "What's that?" I said, "I might do some of the same things you doing, but I just don't let them see it. And because I don't see it, I have the respect because I demand that. But I also give it so it's easier to receive."